Hello, everybody. I'm Al Madright, a Ford nerd. And, first of all, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been really terribly sick, like, really badly. But, besides that, I haven't had very good equipment. You may have noticed the last time I tried to post a video, someone commented that it was about the same as showing a slideshow. And unfortunately, no matter what ways I tweak the game's configurations or tweak my system or anything like that, I can't get it to record smoothly when everybody else on the freaking planet can. You know what I thought? If people think I'm going to run a slideshow, then I'm going to run a slideshow. Unfortunately, my editor won't let me put in sound effects and pictures at the same time, so I couldn't even do that correctly. Yes, I can't even do that right. So, I've taken a bunch of pictures and I put them in paint so that I can show you pictures of things I am trying to show you. Believe it, this is embarrassing for me, but it's the only thing I can do to actually show you pictures that won't cause you motion sickness. So, here we go. This is my section of tools. As you can see, I just have the giant boxes here because I didn't think taking individual pictures of all this crap would actually be all that exciting. Not that seeing the pictures that I've taken scroll out before you like this is actually going to be any better. But I have a lot of repairing equipment. I have my axe, my extra bed rolls, all of my repairing supplies like my blowtorch, my gas cans, my bottles, all that kind of stuff in there. I've got all kinds of spare weapons and whatnot, all the sorts of things you'd need for a zombie apocalypse. This is my bedroom, or, the only thing that really qualifies as a bedroom because it's got a bed in it and it happens to be a part of a room. So I have my wardrobe. I keep my spare clothes in there. By spare, I mean the crap that I'm not going to keep when I go off to a strange place I've never been before and am likely to die. So I can just switch out the stuff I'm wearing with the stuff I don't care about. I take a couple of hits with the number of spaces I have in my inventory. So my pro setup has the sweater vest and all of the medical stuff so that I can have as many spaces as I can. And the new set is basically whatever I find, wherever I find it. I don't bother to repair it or anything. I just have it. And, I don't want any of my good stuff to get damaged, so I keep it there. Click. These are my boxes of wood. As you can see out in front, they are right by my door. Exactly why I put that there, I don't really know. To be frank, I was never much for aesthetics. Literally, my place is one big square. Seriously. That's all it is. I don't care how it looks. I just want it there and I want it secure. Seeing as how technically I'm the only player on the map because I'm playing on a map and not a server, I shouldn't be worried about that. So, whatever. I actually don't like playing this game on servers because that's, the rules for server space are very complicated. You have to get a claim flag, first of all. And you know how that goes. If you If you can't collect all the things you need to collect, then you can't make your flag and you can't secure it from the other people. And more often than not, the admin, who or whatever they may be, will reserve the right to tear your space down if they should so choose. Blech. Because they're in a bad mood and they feel like doing that particular day. I don't like servers like that, and basically that's all the public access servers in a nutshell, so I don't want to do that. I've played on servers, well, I haven't gotten anywhere on any servers because they're so stringent about their lands that I can't build a base of any type. More than likely, I'd be the one to get the builder snobs. Oh, that is number 3. The builder snobs from Minecraft that'll blow you up if you use too much cobblestone. So this is what is the closest thing I have to a living room. As a little joke, I've got a completely useless gun sitting there on my gun rack. The gun racks are basically just big enough to hold like one normal sized gun, and that's about it. And was figuring, since it was a gun rack, maybe it would have something else or do something special, but it didn't. My bad. That little cabinet there is going to be my medicine cabinet, and I'm going to stick all of my medicine in there. Of course, right now all I have are the dressing bandages. Well, technically it's called dressing, not bandages, but it's still a bandage. That's what it is. It's a big, shiny red bandage. Next, you'll see my library. And the libraries are a type of EXP storage. What it is you kill a bunch of zombies and you get the points for it, but if you're so concerned about dying, like I am a lot of the time, you'll see these libraries around and you can deposit your experience into it. They do have a slight tax, so you won't get the full amount of EXP you deposit in there, but I've never had a tax more than 4, maybe 5 points out of the whole time I've been using it, and that is with storing over 100 EXP at a time. So, yeah, it's convenient, especially for a guy like me. While I get lost a lot and run into a lot of zombies, most of the time I just die from getting lost, so this helps me keep some of my experience around again. I know some time ago a few of you suggested that I should change class, and unfortunately I can't change class because that's a for pay thing, and unfortunately I'm too broke for that. So yeah, I'm stuck as medic, for better or for worse, but I'll find more things along the way. Right now, if I actually want to craft something impressive or useful, I'll go over to my library, take out the points for it, get the skills, put in all the extra points back into the library, and hope I don't lose them. Because you will lose levels and skills and points if you die. Which is not such a big deal, really, if you're decent at the game, but I'm not good directionally. These are the boxes where I keep my guns, and you can see my handy-dandy roof hatch. Exactly why that's there, I don't know. I guess I'll build something up there when I have the time and or I care to or not. These 2 boxes have my guns. I have a sport shot, a Colt, some ammo, a bow, a couple of arrows. The guns in this game are huge. They take up I want to say 8 to 12 spaces. And those are the small tier 1 guns that are basically just useless. So, yeah, I've only got maybe 4 or 5 guns. but it literally takes up so much space that I need 2 boxes for it. And the problem is the inventory is aligned to a grid. So if something is, let's say, 2 wide and 4 long, you can't rotate it. So it'll be 2 long and 4 tall. You have to keep things that are horizontal, and you have to keep things that are perpendicular. And I wish, just one wish, if I could have it, would be that I could put things where I want to put things in the box. And I don't think it's that hard, but apparently it is because it's version 3 of this game and we don't have that ability yet. Okay, what? This is number 5. Number 6. This is my stuff section. As you can tell, I have a lot of boxes of stuff. This category includes things like metal, cloth, rope, glue, duct tape, cans, stuff like that. Hence why I called it stuff. Of course, this is where I have most of my things right now. I swear I can fill up just about a whole box with just one category of thing. And of course I'm going to need more than that, because you always need more than that, because that's how these games work. I bet you one of these days this entire first floor of my building thus far is going to be completely consumed with boxes. Because that's just what I have to do with it. Now, unfortunately, this is about all I've managed to do so far. Because, it's not that I'm bad at the game, mind you, it's just that I tend to get lost. Like, I have my base at the edge of a town, and the town's very distinct because it's the only one with a schoolhouse and a playground. Well, as far as I know, to be frank, I haven't gone and looked up any maps, even though they do exist. I haven't looked them up because, I want to learn the game on my own. If people see me as a noob, then fine. I will be a noob, and that's okay with me. Now, I've discovered that a lot of the useful things that I need on this map are actually across the lakes. So what I found is I found a way to install floor tiles so that they float above water. And with that, I'm going to construct roads so that I can hop in my little vehicle, which I have but didn't get a picture of. My bad. So I can just hop in my vehicle and drive where I need to go. Plus, since there are no players, I won't have to worry about anyone taking the boards or complaining that it looks ugly. So, for now, that's what I'm doing. I'm gathering more stuff, of course, as always. And I'm building my roads to several places. And hopefully this doesn't take too long or look too bad. But the major point of this whole exercise is that it works. And as long as it works and I can get from one place to another, it doesn't really matter now, does it? That being said, considering it takes so much wood in order to make a floor of a type, it's probably going to take a while. So, thank you all for your patience, and hopefully this hasn't made me look too inept. I don't know what's wrong. I can't get my computer to record correctly. I don't know what the problem is. I've checked all the things, I've lowered all the standards, I've done all the things in the game so that it looks as crappy as possible so that it runs as smoothly as possible. I've done all the settings, I've looked over all the things. I can't get it to record smoothly. And while I'm playing, it's perfect. I've said this before. It acts perfectly. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I can't play it and record it at the same time because the recording will come out like crap. Anyway, with my long rant over, I'll let you get back to whatever it was you were doing at the time. I will get back to posting regularly when I can. My schedule's a little crazy right now. Still looking to get that job, which I may or may not get in the near future, so there's that up in the air. And hopefully that won't be a big problem. Maybe if I can get a job and afford to upgrade my computer some, we won't have to do this again, Yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon anyway, so you might want to get used to this. Well, goodbye. Hopefully this wasn't too much of a waste of time for some of you.